There are two ways to get from Cusco to Ollanta Tambo. One is by vehicle, the other is by narrow gauge railroad. When I arrived at Ollanta Tambo, I walked around the little town and met a number of interesting characters. I stayed at a hotel complex that was very interesting. It was a cluster of buildings with fantastic, beautiful gardens. And as I walked around the town, stopping to have some more cocoa leaf tea, all of the shops were so colorful. And some of the people were colorful. I took a picture of this lady and gave her a dollar bill, and she was tickled to death. It seemed like that's a tradition in this town. If you take a close-up picture of somebody, you ask them first, and then you give them a couple solos or a crisp dollar bill if you really want to be good to them. Several of them were professional models that would come out to have their picture taken. But in the markets, it was different. Everyone was being themselves. And it was a grand time for all, especially for me. In Peru, the llamas are the lawnmowers. Ollanta Tambo has their famous archaeological site on the mountain. And from there, you can look out over the valley. You can see all the plots where they grow corn, potatoes, vegetables, and even some citrus. And on the far side of the valley, if you look real close, I believe I have a close-up here of a mythical person that came to them to teach, that taught them how to live and how to prosper. And in just a minute you will see the likeness carved in the side of the mountain, mysteriously. There he is on the left. And now it's time to move on and catch the train towards Machu Picchu. It follows the Urbancu River, which is a treacherous river during the rainy season. You look through the ceiling and you see clouds. You see these rope bridges across the river. And then you will arrive at Aguas Caliente, which is at the base of the mountain where Machu Picchu is located. If you have elected to join a group and hire a guide, you will enter Machu Picchu early in the morning through the fabled Sun Gate, which is 1,000 feet above and 1.5 miles from the lost city. The day we reached the Sun Gate, it had been raining on us for hours, and we were soaked through. The view was still spectacular. Our guide informed us that there were 2 routes down to our hotel and a hot shower in Aguas Caliente. One would take us a few more hours. The second would only take a few seconds, but it was terminal. We all chose to be cautious and take the long route down. I spent the better part of 2 days exploring the city's main attractions, as well as the narrow back alleys. I even met a few of the city's permanent inhabitants, a chinchilla, some birds, and the hard-working llamas, which were all decked out in their Christmas colors.